defences for St Helens. They have been exposed in recent weeks. Can Warrington do the same? You'll find out in the company of our commentary team. Kyle Moore and Mark Wilson, take it away.
Cheers, Brian. Absolute cracker in prospect here. Should Warrington win today, not only will they close the gap on the top two, but it will guarantee for just the 5th time in the Super League era that they will finish above St Helens. Saints never missed out on the playoffs, but they're very much looking over their shoulder with just 3 games to go. Saints then in their red and white, looking to get off to a strong start here, but a huge collision goes in there on Batchelor, and he felt that all right, and it's a penalty early on. Big shot goes in there from the Wolves.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was Powell who almost just turns his back, Mark, and catches Joe Batchelor with a shoulder charge in there. A penalty given away, and a perfect start for St Helens, just not really having to exert any energy. And through Wonga Blake, it's good defence from the Wolves there, just driving him back, not allowing him into the half of the home team. Matty Lees now, he'll get his hands on the ball.
Up towards halfway, Warrington aggressive in defence early on. Nice short pass to Wormsley, trying to get over the top of Williams, who stands his ground, but Saints over the halfway line. Here now is Burns, gets the ball away. Burns enjoying a good run in the team, his 6th successive appearance for Saints. Ball now to Johnny Lomax. Lomax looking back on the inside, but Yates closes the door, and this will be the final tackle for St Helens. Moses Mbai will get it, launches it high across the field. Thewlis up for it, Benison up for it, ball goes back to Saints.
6 more.
Wow, 6 more tackles here to St Helens, enjoying the early possession, enjoying the early territory. Here now, forward goes Knowles, and another penalty. Chris Kendall getting right in the midst of it there. He doesn't want Matty Lees running in. Well, they mentioned discipline in the build-up to this, and Warrington inside 2 minutes have conceded 2 penalties.
Yeah, they came up with a shoulder charge early on Batchelor, and that's a high shot there from Musgrove. Their attention to detail already from the Wolves isn't quite where it needs to be. And including that as well, the kick pressure on Moses Mbai.
Well, we're having a look at this upstairs. Marcus Griffiths is our video referee. And it is only going to be a penalty, so yeah. Zane Musgrove relieved. It was a grabbing action more than a striking action.
Yeah, there wasn't much force in it at all, but it is a lazy arm. And again, that attention to detail that I've spoken about. Moses Mbai has far too much time on that kick. And through Benison and Whitley, they're able to come up with it. 6 more again. And a solid carry from Morgan Knowles. But sloppiness from Musgrove. He's just going to get John Benison, who kicked 3 from 3 last week
straight away.
Over at
Do
Huddersfield.
not run in like that again.
You can imagine
is that the message,
from where this is, this will be 2-0 early on, and a great start for the Saints.
There's Paul Wellens saying, take the points on offer, let's get our noses in front. It's a huge day in the playoff race here on Sky Sports. Ken Benison strike first for Saints. Taking his time, wants to get off to a positive start, and he does just that. So Saints, without Warrington barely touching the ball, St Helens lead by 2 points to 0.
Yeah, they just chalked that board over with 2 on it. You just feel that perhaps Warrington Wolves a little bit emotional in this game. A charge from Sam Powell. Just need to calm down a little bit.
Here's the restart then. Saints will get the ball back. Here they come off the back fence. Lees barging his way forward. What a start it's been in terms of the physical confrontations here. And they're only just getting warmed up. Warrington have already beaten St Helens in both League and Cup this season. Here now is Knowles, gets it away. Ball brought forward, but no joy there. Whitley wrapped up. Play the ball now. Knowles again. Wormsley wrapped up for Primrose and blue shirts all around him. Knowles again. I think inside the opening 4 minutes, Carl, he's already shown how important he is to this St Helens side.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he wins 75% of the games that he plays in. Moses and Bai again with nobody anywhere near him. He's just allowed to pick where he wants with that boot. A decent return over on that far end of the field there from Matty Ashton.
10 metres, go on.
4.5 minutes in, and Warrington finally get their hands on the ball.
Alex, hold, go to.
Sure, the Warrington players will have been watching that big game last night at the Brick Community Stadium and realising that with the fixtures that Hull Kingston Rovers have got to come, the door is not yet closed for Warrington and the top two.
No, it almost looked like it was going to be shut, but it's slightly open now. Just whether the Wolves can take advantage of it. Ben Curry ball playing, decent little tip on there. Tackle 5.
Nice hands, centre of the field. Here now is Drinkwater, will launch it downfield. It's collected well by Robertson.
And what a contest we've got here this afternoon, Mark, between the two young fullbacks, with Kyler Taylor-Ray and Harry Robertson. Two bright stars of the future.
New deal for Kai Taylor-Ray. There he is, the youngster, enjoying some game time in the absence of Matt Dufty. We'll look towards the 40-metre line. Here's Wormsley again. Again, a big shot goes in on him. Powell involved and Fitzgibbon.
Dealt with him well so far. Tip on from Matty Lee's half a chance here. Can't get his arm away for Blake.
Well, he passes that ball and Wonga Blake is in. Here's Lomax, kicks across the field. Taylor-Ray collects on his line. He's going to have to return it. And he does so at great speed up to the 10. St Helens looking threatening early on here.
Yeah, they've started this game well. Only 6 minutes gone on the clock.
Here's Ashton. Crossed in both the wins this season over St Helens. Ball now walks its way to Drinkwater. Here's Williams. Williams to an edge but can't get through. All back now towards centre field. Here's Luke Yates. He's well met and pushed back. Nothing asked, nothing given in the forwards today. There's plenty at stake for these two. Kick downfield is collected. Robertson again. Loops a pass away. Here comes Bennison. Bennison races up to the 30. He's collected and pushed back. And Saints again, you're just having the ascendancy in terms of territory. Well, now that's T. Ritson who's gone down. Powell and Fitzgibbon looking over him. Medics are on. And this is what Sam Burgess was talking about earlier on. Willie Peters mentioned it last night.
I was just thinking that as soon as he stayed down, they didn't look like anything from up here.
Well, there is Paul Vaughan. He knows all about how this feels.
A little shake of the head from him as well there. But first of all, let's hope T. Ritson's okay.
Wellens looking on. There is Lachlan Fitzgibbon. T. Ritson.
But if this is something in there, it's the third penalty inside the opening 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I think from what we're hearing, this is going to be a penalty for St Helens.
What are we doing, guys? He's only staying on the field.
Well, this is not going to please Sam Burgess because Lachlan Fitzgibbon is about to be shown the yellow card. Low-level force, but dangerous. Here we go.
I know what you're saying. Okay, mate, it's forceful, dangerous, but there is mitigation. Bring it down from red to yellow. 10 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't quite agree with that one. T. Ritson's actually fallen into the tackle. and it's breakneck speed. It's a fraction of a second. We don't want to see this, we really don't. As you see, he's falling into that. Harsh maybe, but it matters not.
Well, Lachlan Fitzgibbon doesn't agree with it. Sam Burgess doesn't agree with it. And I think, if we're honest, a lot of the people at home don't agree with it.
I mean, he does catch him in the head, but what is he supposed to do?
Well, does every high tackle have to result in a sin binning?
It might be the way we're going. Anyhow.
Saints will want to take advantage. They won't be bothered. Here's Knowles. He takes it in, 20 away. Well, Sam mentioned that Warrington have had a lot of cards in recent weeks. Ball now works its way to Mbai. Gets it away to Lomax. Lomax gets it away to Matauti. A great tackle, Thewlis. Had to be a good tackle from Josh Thewlis, and it was. They need to withstand this attack here. Warrington. Here goes Knowles. Tackle made 5 away. Last one. They're coming now to the short side with Walmsley. Good shot from Bateman. And Warrington withstand the pressure on their own line.
Yeah, stop Walmsley dead in his tracks. There's Bateman. Yates in there as well. It's not a bad place to turn the ball over. Just look at the shape in and around the Wolves. These are difficult carries that Roderick Ty's got to launch forward into a welcome committee from Burns, Knowles, and Matty Lee's in there too.
Here's Ashton. Sam Powell in at dummy half, looking for his next runner. There it is. Toby King, good work, good footwork from the centre, and a penalty to boot. Great play, Toby King.
Yeah, brilliant footwork there from Toby King. Well, Alex Walmsley's just hanging in there too long. You can just see he does well to get rid of Batchelor. It's not the best attempt from him, but Walmsley's just trying to slow the play down. Knows he's lost the ruck and knows his side might be in trouble. Hangs on too long. Penalty given away. And the Wolves needed that.
One bit of footwork completely changed the dynamic of that set, didn't it? Warrington was struggling. King with a sidestep. Now they're going to be up towards the halfway line. There is Toby King. Little bit of attention above the eye. An old war wound as Curry on a big day. Super League appearance, 250 for him. What a servant he's been to Warrington and to Super League as well. The England international. Here come the Wolves. Can they strike? Well, a player down. Bateman is wrapped up.
Walmsley's on by meeting Bateman straight away as soon as he catches that ball. 6th again called.
Set restart, and Mbai held on for too long. So a bit of fire in the belly of John Bateman last week at Lee. Signs he might just be coming back to his best. Here goes Williams. Williams, not the best pass. And eventually it's falling upon, but it's going to be a knock-on. So Warrington made a little bit of a mess of that there.
Yeah, poor skill from the Wolves as he moved the ball through George Williams. Double pumps, tries to get Blake inside. Tyler Ray just not quite where he needs to be on that pass. And then the work from Batchelor just puts his skill under pressure. He can't take it in.
Got a lump on his head. Batchelor.
Let's go, pat down. Stand side. Heads in, let's go. Let's go, head in, stand side. Okay, shot clock on.
So, Warrington, a player light. 2 points in arrears. Here now goes Ritson, wrapped up by Powell.
Don't go over. Wait. Go on. Josh, drink water. Don't drink forward.
Good shot on Walmsley. Did well to get that away. Referee says play on. It's an awful pass. Ball's on the ground, and that's going to be a knock-on. So St Helens coming up with an error.
He's lost it into the man.
Look at the reaction of Sam Powell and the Wolves.
Yeah, well, Walmsley.
Yeah, it's gone from Burns.
Just Sam Powell just stops him dead. The shot there from Yates. He tries to offload, and he knows he shouldn't really be doing that.
Burns has touched it into
At that part, just take your medicine, find the floor. And then Burns passes it, a bit of communication between him and Batchelor. And the Wolves get the ball back here, 42 metres away.
Well, this is an opportunity. Here goes Musgrove. Great carry, really strong carry. It feels like the playoffs are here a few weeks earlier. As the ball now goes Drinkwater to Yates. Yates backs his way in. 20 away. What a shot in the arm it would be for Warrington if they could score with Fitzgibbon in the bin. Here now is Williams. Short pass to Bateman. 15 away. Powell finds Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Williams. Williams with a kick in behind. He's looking for Ashton. Waits for the bounce. And Ritson punches it into touch. Nothing else he could do. The kick didn't quite reach Ashton on the full. He had to wait for it. And that allowed Ritson to get back.
That was a neat kick from Williams. Delicate touch as well. And the bounce there just favours T. Ritson. Gets his right palm to it, and the grimace on Ashton's face knows that that was half a chance.
It was. Now, there is a Warrington player down here. Now, that was in the build-up to the ball going to George Williams.
Is it Drinkwater?
I think it is Josh Drinkwater. Who's down. And he's down, getting treatment here. So there's a stoppage in play. And this has been reviewed as well, so there is a stoppage in play here, and this is getting looked at.
Look, there may be a piece of foul play in there, but this is what we're talking about. You know, potentially people staying down, people trying to earn more than what the incident is. Now, we don't know yet until we get a look at this, but it's not great looking at it.
Right, let's head down to pitch side, and plenty going on early on here. Let's hear from Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, afternoon, Mark. I just want to give the St Helens women's side a shout out. They're here today. There they are. Big congratulations to the women's team, because earlier today they played and beat Warrington to clinch the League Leaders Shield for the first time since 2021. So congrats.
Yeah, we'll be seeing them in the semi-finals and the grand final, all to come live on Sky Sports. Plenty of smiles from those St Helens players. Will the men's team be joining them as winners today at the end of this one? So Drinkwater is getting some treatment. Here it is then. Matty Lees it was.
Look, there is contact, and you would argue that's a penalty, but I'm not too sure whether he has to stay down for as long as he does.
Well, here we go. Let's hear from the referee.
Don't come at me with that. All right, the ball's gone. It's clearly gone. You've hit him in the back, which has caused neck flexion. 10 minutes in there.
Matty Lees in the bin. It's 12 against 12.
That's consistent. That's what you can say. It may not be what we all want to see, but it is consistent. And 12 plays 12. And Matty Lees and Drinkwater having a set to as Lees leaves the field.
Well, neither are happy.
Look at his lane, deflection of the neck. Chris Kendall, he's right.
Well, they're not going to take the two here. They're going to run the ball. So it is 12 against 12 for the next few minutes here. Great run from Yates. They're knocking on the door here. They've got numbers to the left. They get another set restart. Ball works his way to Drinkwater. They've got numbers here. Ball to Ashton, just had to wait for the pass. Shot goes in across the shoulder, says the referee. And Ashton will get up and play it. Here's Curry now. Tight and tense, just how we like it. Warrington to Drinkwater, quick hands. Here's Bateman to Taylor Ray, finds Ty, gets it to Thewlis. Great tackle around the bootlaces from Whitley it was. But they're coming back, I think, for a penalty here. And is this another late hit here against St Helens?
I think it's Sione Matautia.
It's front on.
Well, it's Moses and Byram who just hits Taylor Ray as he passes that ball.
Wait there.
Late challenge, a penalty given. It's 6 more for Saints to defend. And you just feel that the Warrington Wolves, Mark, are just carrying with a little bit more intent and purpose. And they're threatening.
They are. Can they turn that threat into points? Here they go now. Williams, miss out pass is going to be picked up, and away they go. Good track back there. So Saints survive a big test on their own line. T. Ritson coming up with the ball.
A couple of times it looks like that right edge of Saints is under all sorts of trouble, but they somehow, through either scramble or a lack of Warrington's execution, get away with it. And that would have been great. T. Ritson collects that. That'd have been a race for the ages. Oh, an error here. Morgan Knowles. What a mistake. Coming out from his own half. The pass there from Burns needs to be better. Just look at this. Difficult take there for Knowles.
Rueful look on the face of the Saints loose forward. Warrington are being invited in, yet to take advantage. They will have a player advantage because Lachlan Fitzgibbon will be back from the sin bin in a couple of moments' time. There is Fitzgibbon. All out now here to Taylor Ray. Taylor Ray puts the foot down. He's away. Goal. The pass. The pass was on to Ashton. And the fullback couldn't find his teammate. A huge chance. Goes begging for Warrington.
And it's that right edge for Saints again. They're at 6s and 7s. But it's the execution or the lack of execution from Warrington that just lets them off, because this is a dead certain try. A huge chance blown. Brilliant work from the young fullback.
Come on, George.
And Matty Ashton once again with his head in his hands. Could have had 2 so far.
Well, he loves scoring tries, Matty Ashton. And he saw a try flash in front of his eyes there. Still, Saints cling on to that early penalty goal lead. Fitzgibbon will be back on in a matter of seconds. Oh, another error, this time from Walmsley. The ball kicked by Williams. They might play on here. Ashton's got it. Ashton's got it. It's away. Only the fullback to make. Ashton will score. Denied 60 seconds ago. He takes matters into his own hands. And Ashton is over. A wonderful individual try. And Warrington hit the front. They lead by 4 points to 2.
Well, he's waited a couple of chances for his teammates to find him the pass. And in the end, off the back of Alex Walmsley's error, he just decides to do it alone. And it's a brilliant, brilliant score. It really is. His 15th try of his campaign. But a simple, basic error from Walmsley. The Wolves play on through Williams. You just see the mistake there. A costly one. And he doesn't keep his legs moving. The space opens up as Ashton goes inside of the field. And it's a foot race between him and Harry Robertson. Great score.
What a different 60 seconds, mates. He had a big grimace on his face when that pass went before him. But it was Williams who kept it alive. After Walmsley's error, 10 in 9 for Matty Ashton now. Sam Burgess will be happy with that moment of brilliance from the Wolves' number 5.
Yeah, you have to say it was coming. Multiple penalties, a man in the sin bin, and then 2 back-to-back yardage errors. With the most experienced players out there, you would say, in the pack. And in the end, you give a side of Warrington's quality too much space, they'll take it.
Here's Josh Sulis, just over a 50-50 chance he kicks this. Well, he watched the goal-kicking masterclass at Headingley last night from Rhys Martin, who kicked 5 of these from the sideline. 13 from 13 for him. Can Thulis follow suit from the sideline? This for a 4-point lead.
Time back on.
What a kick, what a strike. Never looked anywhere else, but straight through the middle. The Wire fans are cheering. Thewlis is cool. And Ashton is scoring tries again.
Oh, yeah, he just takes it to St Helens with pure speed. Just watch when he comes back here. There's nothing through the middle to help out there. And it's just a foot race and he races away. And you have to say that that try, well, it was coming.
Ormsey will be annoyed. 6-2 then, and St Helens have got a fair few minutes to survive here, a player down. Right, Salford Catalans to come. Two teams sitting outside the top six. 5:25 Sky Sports Plus. Huddersfield against London tomorrow, also on Sky Sports Plus 2:55. Then next week, Wigan Leeds is on Sky Sports Plus 7:30. Saints in action against Castleford 7:55 on Sky Sports Plus. And what a game this is. Lee against Hull Kingston Rovers 7:30 Sky Sports Plus Saturday. Hull take on Salford. Here goes Thewlis down the touchline. Good tackle, Bennison. And well, I think Thewlis took a divot out of the pitch there, Carl, that just kept him in the field of play.
Yeah, it helped him out there. It's a great recovery from Bennison.
There you go. Townsend won't be pleased. John Wilkin better not be down there. Here now. Ball kicked downfield. Robertson collects it. And he's tackled. So Saints find themselves behind. A quarter of this game gone already. Real blood and thunder stuff. Saints have just got to start knocking a couple of sets out here, haven't they? Just get back into that arm wrestle that they were doing so well early on.
Yeah, they started the game brightly. You just see here the possession stats there. There's actually St Helens who have dominated more possession. The completion rates are pretty similar, but you know, the scoreboard of the 4-point lead to the Wolves is the one that matters the most.
Yeah, I think if we'd have seen that graphic after 10 minutes, it would have been heavily in favour of Saints, and Warrington have just levelled that up in the last 10 themselves. It's who now goes on from this point. Warrington in front. Last one here, and Byers going to kick high. It's a
good kick.
Straight to Taylor Ray.
It's a really good kick.
Well, that's a wonderful touch. Great touch to bring that under control. Taylor Ray down. Here now is Thewlis. Williams tips it on to King. Back in field now. Here is Fitzgibbon, wrapped up. There is Matty Lees, just under 2 minutes. He'll be back into the action. He'll be hoping that there's no further damage. Bit of a juggle from Curry. He'll play it quickly. Last one is going to be a kick out of dummy half. They're going to try and roll it into the corner. Robertson comes along, gets a nice bounce. We'll bring it back, the young teenager. Hit hard, good chase from the Wolves.
Oh, it's a solid shot from Powell on the young fullback. Matautia just tries to carry hard and gets another 10 metres or so, almost hits the 30. Just in these games, Mark, in these big games, they're almost splitting ebbs and flows of momentum, that you've got to make sure that you do the right things when the momentum's in your favour.
That's a good run from Jake Burns. Lomax by Knowles. Over halfway he goes.
He's gone through some work already as Morgan Knowles.
Yes.
It's his 9th hit up.
He's over 60 metres already. Here's Lomax. Sends it high. Taylor Ray waits. The chasers are coming, but he's got a chance and steps past Batchelor. Good tackle there from Wonga Blake. 10 off the Warrington line. Ashton takes it forward. Matty Lees is poised on the sideline. Saints, no further damage thus far. That's a great run from Williams. He ran it in like a forward there and he knocked Whitley back. And he's tackled just short of the 40. Philbin into the action. And this is the last one of the set. Well, now Drinkwater aims downfield. Collected by Robertson. We are back to 13 aside then here. Both have had one in the bin.
You just feel the last couple of minutes or so, it's just the intensity just seems to have dropped perhaps. As both sides are just looking to get through their end of the sets, just try and kick the ball deep and are just waiting for one or the other to make a mistake.
Here's Lees back into the action. Burns waits at dummy half, gets it away to Knowles, finds Lomax. Lomax wide here to Matautia. He's tackled by Ty. Good shot goes in there. Here's Lomax, goes high again. Taylor A will come forward. The chasers are coming. Great chase, swung by, and nowhere for the young fullback to go.
It was a great chase and a great take as well. This is where St Helens seem to enjoy over the last couple of years defending these parts of the field. As Ty tries to come up and get forward.
Starting to see the subs coming on. There is George Delaney into the action, tackling again on Fitzgibbon. Such a big game in the battle, not just for who gets in the top six, but who finishes where in the top six. The next couple of weeks are going to be sensational. You'll see every game live, only on Sky Sports. Ball downfield is to Bennison, catches it on the full, brings it back forward and is wrapped up and dumped into the lush surface here. Saints have it back. Here's Matautia. What a utility player he is. Plays in the front row, the back row, in the centres.
No, he's been a great signing since he joined the club.
Here is Robertson.
Both teams are completing well at the minute. Oh, big carry
collision
there, wow.
There. And that was Powell, like a bowling ball. Here now is Knowles, gets it away, short pass on the ground, but it may yet come off here. Blake will collect it. Has it over the 40-metre line. Ball comes back here now. High shot towards the fullback. Collected on the full again. A groan as Taylor A falls to the ground. It is great to see these two young fullbacks making their way. Injuries have offered them the chance, and they're taking it.
Both been pretty flawless 26 minutes in. Dealt with everything that's came their way. Danny Walker, he adds a different dimension to this Wolves side.
It's been interesting in the last couple of months that Sam Burgess is opting now to start more regularly with Sam Powell and allow Walker to be explosive from the bench, and he is just that, isn't he? Gets Philbin away. Philbin through one. Philbin going forward. Good tackle around the midriff. He'll play the ball now. Last tackle. Williams is going to hoist it downfield. Robertson's going to have to come and collect it. He does just that. Now he sets off infield and he's racked up. It's another completed set. A grind now starting to be fought out here between two teams desperate for a much needed win.
Two decent plays there from Danny Walker. First of all, the run and the carry, and then just the introduction of a good line from Joe Philbin in behind the ruck that just allows the kick to be put into that bottom right-hand corner, and asking Saints now just to come all the way up the other end of the field to get anything out of this set. And so far, that's 4 players gone, and they're still inside their own territory.
Whitley wrapped up. And here is Johnny Lomax. Lomax has got a willing runner in Delaney. He fights his way to the centre spot here. Whitley's just getting some treatment in back play. Zambaya will launch it. That's going to be a swirling kick. Thewlis is going to let it bounce, and in the end that was a good decision as the ball skips away and goes out for a 7-tackle 20-metre restart, and Bay will be disappointed with that. Just a little bit too much juice on the kick. Ooh, challenge went in there on Thewlis. Walker finds King. Ashton There we go. What are they talking about? Surely not those sin binnings. Here they go now. Williams almost away. Had Bateman on his inside, but was a penalty again. Saints ill-disciplined.
That's free late in this game.
back play.
Free. It's a penalty.
Yeah, Tom Ben Curry. It's Matty Lee's the guilty party.
Well, Chris Kendall has just said to Saints, that's 3 now. 3 late shots that you've done. Lee's already been in the bin for one of them.
This is where we want it to be. All right, Josh, Mark's here.
So another chance for the Wolves. That's a great touch-finding kick. That launches them right downfield. Sam Burgess looks on. Drinkwater's boot, gaining valuable metres for the Warrington Wolves. They would love to get a try here and add to that lead. Ball now with Philbin. Philbin's made a great impact off the bench, hasn't he? Quick play of the ball he wants, and he gets one. Walker finds Curry. Curry to Drinkwater. Chance here for King. King, what a tackle! What a tackle! Lomax was involved. They're trying to pinch one from close in, but Saints hold him up over the line. That was a textbook tackle from St Helens to deny King a try.
Yeah, brilliant cover defence. As you thought from where we were, for all money, that King was going to just slide through. But the effort of the shirts, red and white, just see it over. Drinkwater finds no joy there.
10 to go to the break. Last tackle of this set. They're coming now here to Curry, to Williams. Good shot on Williams when it bounces kindly for Bateman. Bateman skipping across, gets it away to Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon gets it away. Here's Williams. This is still the last tackle. Williams gets it away, and the ball will be picked up by St Helens, and in the end, Warrington gambled and didn't come up with anything, and now Robertson will clear them up to the 30. So Saints defence keeps them within 4 points.
Yeah, harassing defence there from the Saints. And they're able just to get the ball back through Lomax, who introduces Harry Robertson. And now it's T. Ritson to begin this set. It's a good carry from Matty Lees, 12 metres gained.
Lees, good carry. Here goes Delaney. Well, when will we see this fella? I'd say pretty imminently. Stripped and ready to go, Jack Wellesby. Missed the last 5. Will he be Saints superstar from the bench today? Atautia wrapped up, will play it. Benison finds Mbai. Mbai is going to kick across field. High kick, and this is a tester for Ashton, and Ashton does really well under pressure. Batchelor was all over him there. That's a great catch from the winger.
Yeah, brilliant take from the winger. But equally as good chase from Batchelor, time to perfection.
King works his way forward. 9 to go. Wellesby is poised and ready.
Alongside Parsi there too. A double change coming for Saints.
There he is, Jack Wellesby. Interesting how long he does get on the field today. Now nursing him back after that injury problem. Good shot goes in there on Taylor Ray.
It's a good set defensively from St Helens.
It is. Need a good kick at the end of it, Warrington. That kick should be collected on the full. It is. Good catch from Robertson. Gets it to Benison. He's over the 40. So St Helens' defensive resolve means they get the ball back virtually on halfway. Here comes Wellesby. What can he add to this Saints side? Remember, we talked about it before. There's a host of big names coming back over the next couple of weeks. If Saints can make the top 6, they could well be fit and firing for another assault on Old Trafford.
Yeah, looks like Wellesby's just slotted into the halves. Jake Burns takes a well-earned breather. Moses Mbai filling in at 9.
Stoppage in play here because the Warrington player is filming, and he looks in a bit of trouble here. He's holding his head.
I'd stop the game.
Let's hope he's okay here. Joe Philbin actually had a big impact. Sam Burgess and Richard Marshall looking on. You could just sense in Sam, even last week before that league game, very excited now. A player used to playing in big games. Now he wants to be coaching in big games. He was denied at Wembley, of course, by Wigan. Certainly have eyes on the grand final.
Well, many people, when he was announced, were not quite sure how it was going to go, but well, he's lived up to the reputation, hasn't he?
There's another bump and a bit of blood there. Let's have a look.
Just a bit of friendly fire there between Crowther and Philbin, just as Delaney carries into contact. You see the heads come round together and a little hello.
Trump is okay. There's another one with a big lump above the eye. Well, you would think he would be leaving the field now, Joe Philbin.
Right, I've had to stop the game though. So it's
Medic
1 and 4
is there.
Well, I think if the doctor tells him he has to go, he's got to go.
Burn a sub or use a sub. Because I've had to stop the game, yeah. I'm Philbin. Take the green card. You're taking for an HIA. All right. Tackle 4, go for an HIA.
Well, he's going for head injury assessment. They were talking there, if he stayed on the field, he would have had to leave under a green card for 2 minutes. So he is going for a head injury assessment. And there it is again. Well, we know it's tough, but when your own teammates are doing that to you, it makes life even harder. Here's Philbin. So he's got the 15 minutes now. And Saints, not the best pass this time from Mbai, from dummy half. Here is Batchelor. Wellesby gets it to Lomax. Lomax was tackled by Walker. Got the kick away. Taylor Ray makes Warner Blake miss, but Ritson didn't miss. And this, you feel, is where Warrington are good. The likes of Thewlis, Ashton, all gaining metres inside their own end of the field.
Yeah, it doesn't worry them being stuck in those deep and uncomfortable parts of the field. And like you mentioned, the ball carrying ability and the pace and footwork does help them out.
All works its way now into the centre of the field. There is Crowther. Last one for Warrington then. Points at a premium so far.
It's another good set defensively as we head towards the final couple of minutes of this half.
It is, Kyle, but your response to that is there hasn't been much pressure on the Warrington line, has there?
No, I think the middle unit of Warrington have just carried a bit harder than St Helens. But there's no panic yet. It's 6-2 between either side, really. It'd be very difficult to argue a case that the scoreline doesn't deserve to be what it is.
Well, both sides, since we looked at those completion stats, have gone up now. Saints over 80%, Warrington touching 80%. Here now is Lomax, finds Wellesby, finds Metaltia, that went forward.
Yeah.
That went forward, and Metaltia knows it.
Tackle 4.
Yeah, just a catch and pass from Metaltia, just laying down at the very end of this. Brilliant soft hands and just under pressure from Thewlis. Metaltia just ships that one on forward. But to go back to the stats, you know, we're seeing them, there's nothing at all between them.
No. It's a tough game, really tough game. And the one try, you'd have to say, was a bit of individual brilliance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just reacting to the situation. Pure raw pace.
10 seconds, let's go.
Warrington then have the ball, centre of the field. Here's Williams, short pass to King. And now is Crowther. Crowther throws himself into the challenge. Walker waits. Finds Curry, pops it up for Musgrove. Is there a late twist in this first half here? Ball now works its way, Drinkwater to Williams, to Taylor Ray to King, King to Ashton. Ashton cuts in off the touchline. Still going, Ashton. Had support but couldn't find a pass. 12 out. Warrington within striking distance here. Are they about to land a hammer blow? Not the best pass. Picked up Musgrove. It's going to be 6 again. That was touched. A lucky break there for Warrington because that pass was poor.
Well, they're trying to solve it all on their own. Wellesby then Metaltia, 6 ball again.
Yeah, not square. 10 metres out then. Warrington with a gilt-edged opportunity to open up a 2-score advantage here. Musgrove laying the platform. They've got numbers left. That's where they're going now here with Williams. Short pass, good tackle, not effective though. Fitzgibbon almost to the line. Robertson got his body in the way to prevent Fitzgibbon getting the ball over the line, and he plays it, and they'll run away from the try line there. He was that close to the line there, Lachlan Fitzgibbon. When he played it, it was nearly over the line. 10 out, they're going back down that short side. Williams with a step, Williams trying to reach out, dumps a ball down to Crowther! Jordy Crowther's over! His first try of the season, and it could be a massive one for the Warrington Wolves. They made St Helens pay again. Crowther in the right place at the right time. Warrington lead by 10 points to 2.
Well, we nearly got over through the right edge, you're saying, through Lachlan Fitzgibbon. And then one play later, it's George Williams who snaps hard off his left foot. Robertson slips. Batchelor tries to tie in. And the offload there over the top. The young fullback slips and provides the space. The ball over the top there, and that's a gift for Crowther. And a score just under 2 minutes left. It could be a costly one.
He reacted as soon as he saw Williams make that half break. He was there and did well to take the pass in as well. He's been a good pickup, hasn't he, for Warrington?
Oh, he's been solid. Real industrious forward. With just a footwork there from Williams. Perhaps more of a slip from Robertson. But George Williams has been doing that all his career and caught some of the best defenders out in the competition in doing so. Well, he can put Harry Robertson's name on that list. Crowther just gets over here, and you would imagine that this now will become 12 and a 10-point deficit for Paul Wallens and his men to deal with into the second half.
And Thewlis, who nailed one from the touchline earlier on in this match. And this should be a lot nearer the 100%. There you go. 93% success probability here. Treat this with respect he showed for the kick on the sideline. But this for a 10-point lead. Thewlis. Short run up. Same result. 12 points to 2. Crowther's try means that Paul Wellens has got plenty on his mind approaching half-time here. A little bit more relaxed up in the Warrington coaching box.
This field position just came about off the couple of 6-agains that they gave away on the left-hand side. But it's that right edge that's been under all sorts of pressure. And it's just a slip from Robertson.
Dependent upon the result in our second game today, Salford against the Dragons. Nearly went out on the full. St Helens could finish the day 6th on the Super League ladder.
It's uncharted waters for St Helens at this stage of the season.
It is. Last minute of the first half here. Controversial first half, 2 sin binnings early on. And John will be picking the bones out of it shortly. Walker in at dummy half. Pops up the pass. Tackle made by Parsi. Nice tackle here, so a good kick. Should see out in the first half, but this could be caught on the full by Benison on 40. He'll race forward. They'll get one, possibly two tackles here, St Helens. And they snatch something late on in the half here. Matautia just carries forward.
Well, they have to go for broke now.
They might not even get a chance to play the ball here. They will, right on the siren. Chris Kendall said that's enough. That's enough for the first 40 minutes. Sam Burgess' sides were behind early on to Benison's penalty, but a bit of individual brilliance from Matty Ashton, and then Geordie Crowther in the right place at the right time means that Paul Wellens and St Helens have got a lot to think about at half-time here. Warrington leads St Helens by 12 points to 2.
Thank you very much, Mark and Kyle. Yes, remember, St Helens battling to secure a top 6 spot. The Warrington Wolves battling to keep themselves involved for the race for the League Leader Shield, but more importantly, for a home semi-final, the reward they would get for a top 2 finish. Well, the Saints' error was punished by...
To close the gap on Hull Kingston Rovers in second. Kai Taylor-Ray hiding behind the posts away to the far side. Jack Wellesby, how many minutes will he get second half? We're about to find out. Second half incoming here. Warrington 12, St Helens 2. And Saints will restart. Ball gathered well by Drinkwater, and here is Philbin, who has passed his head injury assessment, and he's back into the action for the Wolves as Walker tries to jump out of dummy half. Batchelor wraps him up. They were on Crowther quickly there. Parsi closing down his opposite number. Here now is Curry. And there's Nicholson into the action as well for Warrington. And the last tackle for the Wolves then. Looking for a good kick. Walker feigned to kick, gets it to Williams, who launches it downfield. Robertson backpedals, collects it, looks up, takes the tackle 20 off his own line, and then he's dragged back a metre or so.
Yeah, it's what John Wilkie mentioned during the half-time break there. Robertson, Ritson and Benison. Oh, they've come up with a mistake here early on. The youngster, just right at the end part there, just loses it.
So frustrating for St Helens. Wormsley made that error early on that was punished.
It looks like he's injured.
Yeah, he's hobbling off, isn't he? So there is a natural reshuffle. As it's Burns who's coming back on, I think. So Burns is back into the dummy half and back to half, and you would imagine Wellesby back to fullback.
Yeah, Jack Wellesby back home. Straight to the back. The scrum here to the right side now. Sloppy play, and Saints come up with it.
But they're offside. St Helens are offside. Well, that is a lucky break for Warrington, because that was a real poor passage of play by their standards. They did go a yard or so early, but no excuse for that. That was just a sheer miscommunication. How are they going to take the two? Josh Hewlis will wander over and line up a shot at goal 2 minutes into the second half.
They just trap the scrum in, don't they? And the left edge just gets up, and then once the ball's out, they are offside. Burgess' men will just aim to take another two, just increase that scoreboard pressure, take it to 10.
To 12. Come on, Kyle. I know you've got a lot on your mind now, you're a coach, but come on. Don't forget how many subs you've got tomorrow, will you? Here's the kick then for Josh Hewlis.
Onside.
There's the kick, and it is now a 12-point lead. Right, let's get to Jenna then. Some early injury news, second half.
Yeah, we just saw Harry Robertson come off, St Helens fullback. He came off. He actually tweaked his knee in that first half. He came out in the second half just to see how he could get on with it. No good, you can see him there. I think that look on his face says it all. He won't be returning.
Cheers, Jenna. Blow for St Helens. A little bit of ice or bandage there. Hopefully nothing serious for him. Robertson. It's a tough old sport on young bodies. And Robertson has to make way. So, 2 more points to the tally. Here's Philbin.
It's a good carry there, isn't it? Rides passing and Delaney, and then lands on his front. 100 mile an hour from Joe Philbin. Crowther there, big contact from Parsi again. This time it lands.
It does. And play the ball on his own 20. And Curry, landmark day for him. 300th career appearance. Here's that hit again from Parsi.
With everything there.
Here forward now goes Nicholson. Nice play close to the ruck there. Taylor almost set free up the middle of the field. Last one here, Drinkwater will go high. Wellesby will backpedal. He's going to hope this rolls dead, and it is going to roll dead. So Wellesby showing his experience, and then he hairs off up to the 20, looking for a quick restart. And Saints are all on side, and they'll get a quick restart here with Bennison, who's hit hard there by Yates. Bateman it was, sorry. Now Warrington are offside, so a chance here for Saints
Left side going
to get out of their own end of the field.
Left side, Drinkwater.
You just see the bottom of your picture. I think it's Crowther. He just tries to pinch a yard from Chris Kendall.
It's Josh Drinkwater, I think, was pulled out by Chris Kendall.
Either or.
Yeah, take your pick. Here the ball on halfway. Wonga Blake. I saw that stat about play the balls in the opposition 20. St Helens not been down the other end too many times. Here's Delaney, all-hearted as ever. Burns back onto the field. Looks to play the ball now. Gets it away to Mbive. Here's Parsi. Crowther went hunting, trying to return fire, but couldn't quite get his target. Parsi falls to the ground here. Gets up and plays it. Here now Mbive. Finds Lomax. Lomax with a dummy. Bateman gets enough of him. Ball now here with Wellesby. Wellesby gets it away now to Knowles. Knowles back to Wellesby. Wellesby gets it away. They've created the overlap, and Matautia's skill lets him down. And there maybe we saw a forward playing in the centres. Just couldn't take it in. The brain knew what to do. The hands didn't follow suit.
It was good play from Wellesby, doubling up and getting out the back of that. The pass from Whitley can't be taken in from Sione Matautia.
Better though from St Helens. They did. That was a genuine created opportunity there.
Well, the catch and pass would have been on. They would have been in trouble over on that right edge of the field there. Josh Hewley should have had to come up with a big decision.
There's Matty Lees getting a breather. Saints will want him back on as soon as they can. Ball now working its way forward. Here goes Philbin again. Blake tries to put a shot on him. Well, there's some big collisions early on in this contest. Here now is Bateman. Wrapped up and put to the ground. Walker has a look. Such a threat, Danny Walker. Wrapped up this time. Saints just trying to slow the ball, play the ball down as Crowther works his way over halfway, gets an offload away, finds Williams, who finds Ty. Ty trying to get round Matautia, gets the ball, almost got the ball through. He was going to offload it then to Williams, couldn't quite get the pass away on the 5th tackle. Williams sets himself, goes downfield. Wellesby's underneath it. Well, Curry was impeded here, and that's going to be a penalty. Ben Curry was racing through there to get to Wellesby, and Morgan Knowles is not happy.
Yeah, it was Joe Batchelor and Ben Curry that collided. It was a huge kick from Williams.
I'm going to tell you,
you just see Joe Batchelor there just getting across. It's a penalty, and a needless one as well. You can see he has only eyes for one thing there. It's the right edge back roller for St Helens.
Well, you would imagine.
Well, they're
Now
gonna have a shot at goal, aren't they?
lead by 12, Kyle. If he kicks this,
14, man.
well done, my man, well done. Excellent.
Every day's a school day, eh?
It is. Yeah, this is...
It was a great kick. It has to be said. Two people competing.
He nearly ran over the ref to get to him.
10 metres.
Batchelor knows exactly what he's doing there.
5 metres back out from the try line. Got to be 5 metres out. You're good there.
You can almost understand it if it's young Harry Robertson at the back, but it's Jack Wellesby. I think he was well equipped to deal with that.
I mean, I understand what he's doing. He's trying to make sure that Ben Curry's line has to change to allow Jack to catch with a bit more time, but he comes together with him. It's an illegal play.
Yeah. Here's Sulis, just slotted one from here. Not about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Here he goes again to keep the perfect run going. The flags go up and the lead nudges on another 2 points. 16 points to 2. Sam Burgess' side lead. The home fans are happy. Frustrated at Lee last week. They're back on the winning ways as it stands here at Halliwell Jones.
Josh Julius there, 4 from 4. The scoreboard lies 16 points to 2. 30 minutes left of this game. And it's St Helens who are going to have to find 3 scores.
Brought forward again. Knowles with a tackle on Philbin. Big passage in the play here for St Helens. They cannot afford to keep just giving away cheap penalties or giving away cheap points.
They have to score next.
Well, they're up against it if they don't, that is for sure. Here now comes Crowther. It'll be interesting how Warrington approach this now. They have got that 3-score lead. Are they going to be ruthless?
I think they'll keep playing. I don't think they'll shut up shop. I think they'll keep going.
Bateman tackled on halfway. Here now, Crowther gets it away to Williams. Drops the ball back on the angle for Nicholson. Good one-on-one tackle. Had to be as well from Whitley. Ball on the last. They'll go to Williams again. Just pokes it over the top. Trying to pen Wellesby in the corner. Wellesby collects it. He'll turn it back to Bennison. Bennison will take the tackle. A strong tackle as well from Crowther. And Saints once again penned inside their own end of the field. Carry Matautia. They need something, Saints, to spark them into life. That is for sure. Here's Knowles, gets it away to Delaney. Delaney slides off Nicholson. Well, there we go. Alex Walmsley, who made that error in the first half, will be looking to atone as he comes on. Matty Ashton scoring after that Walmsley knock-on. Nice one here for Saints, and Bye again goes high. This is a decent kick. Invites Taylor Ray forward to collect it, and he now brings it forward and is tackled. And here's Roderick Tye. Warrington looking to close the gap on Hull Kingston Rovers. What a final 2 and a bit weeks we've got of the regular season, and that's before the fun of the playoffs. Walker's going for the 40-20. I think he's just... Oh, it's out on the full.
Yeah.
It's out on the full. Well, it was a yard away from being a perfect kick and a couple of inches too far, and it ends up being a really poor one.
Well, we've seen that a number of times this season. With Danny Walker just getting out from inside his own 40, looking for the 40-20. And he just gets the skill all wrong on that. And he has that in his locker.
Frustrating for Warrington, but a chance for Saints. Here they go with Walmsley. Wrapped up, 3 in the tackle again. Burns waits. Finds Knowles. Knowles decides to carry himself. 25 metres away. Where are the Saints' points coming from? Here's Whitley, tries to step his way inside the 20. They're trying to drag him over the sideline, but the tackle is held. Wellesby working the short side. Matautia Cuts back in field. He's looking, trying to find a straight runner, but didn't find one. Burns to Knowles to Walmsley. Walmsley tried to bump off Drinkwater. In fairness, makes his tackle. Last one in here. Ball now works its way, and By's going to float the kick across. Williams is underneath it. Ball on the ground. Well, was he tackled in the air, George Williams? But the ball went backwards, and Warrington have it back.
It's the first time in this second half that Saints have had them in a vulnerable position, coming away from their own end.
Well, Ty is holding his head, and a belated penalty from Chris Kendall.
Just lets him off the hook.
Well, I'll tell you what, on what we've seen today, that was at the stronger end of the high tackle contacts.
And it's low level force, there's 2 lots of mitigation.
He is falling, in fairness, but he didn't miss, did he?
Well, he catches him high, and that's why the penalty's given.
Roderick Ty got an extended deal for next season, the Papua New Guinean international. He's been a solid recruit, hasn't he, for Warrington, I think, this year?
Yeah, centre in the last 9 games, including today. It's been a decent pickup.
Yes, indeed. Look at that then. Possession now starting to tilt more the way of Warrington. The completion rate a little bit higher, and St Helens having to do more tackling. As Walmsley has picked up a knock here. Oh, he's in trouble, Walmsley. He's tried to get to his feet and he's gone down. He's holding the back of his knee. This spells problems for St Helens. Here's Curry going forward. Still Alex Walmsley not back. There he is, but show me a picture of a man in discomfort, and there you go. Ball over the top. Drinkwater stumbles. Well collected by Ritson, but Alex Walmsley is in a world of trouble here.
He's trying to run that knock off. And the Wolves, they don't care because they're trying to climb into Wonga Blake. You just see, it was in this tackle here. Oh, yeah, he just gets the weight caught underneath.
Yeah, you can see why he's limping back into the line. Here's Morgan Knowles. He's working really hard. Over 100 metres now for Knowles. High in the tackle count as well. Here now goes Burns. Burns trying to spot a gap. We'll play it now on the 5th. Well, not the best pass again. It was a shocker, and they thought, well, Wellesby was there, just thumps it high. Thewlis is going to let this bounce. I thought he was going to come and collect that on the full, and he will get the ball back. No pressure on him there, because everybody in the St Helens shirt was in an offside position.
A real sloppy end to the set there.
It's not the first time tonight, isn't it? It wasn't Burns with a pass either. The delivery from dummy half hasn't been great from St Helens at times this afternoon.
No, it certainly hasn't.
King takes it forward. There's the ball here to Curry. Short pass. Yates almost over the top. He's wrapped up. We'll play it now to Walker. Walker to Williams. Williams, no look pass, finds Taylor Ray. Wrapped up. Nice tackle for Warrington. Williams. Kick charge down. Well, that would have been play on had Warrington collected it, but Nicholson hacked it forward and Saints fall on it as Bennison drives into the line.
The charge down there from Moses Mbai. And you're right, Nicholson hacks it forward, Matautia drops on. A good defence again from the Wolves on Whitley.
It's a little bit unfortunate there, Mbai, isn't he? Gets a bit more on that and goes the other way. It could have been away, but not to be for Saints. When do they start taking chances? Well, that will help them out because Bateman's gone high.
It's more of an open palm there. We saw Johnny Lomax throughout his illustrious career just drop the shoulder. Yeah. It's more of a loose arm than anything else. A penalty for St Helens that'll just allow them to begin their set 40 metres away from the Wolves line and chasing points. A pass it forward.
It was forward.
Oh,
it was.
Word. That is shocking. That's shocking from Blake.
Well, there's pushing and shoving again here. Well, the Warrington players have all got big smiles on their faces. They cannot believe their luck. They've just conceded a penalty, and on the first tackle, well, Paul Wellens can't believe it. They don't practice that at training, Kyle Amor.
Just look at this. It's a joke, really. My word.
We need a loose. Heads in. Head in, Jack.
Warren Fresinu.
Head in, done it.
The picture as good as 1,000 words.
That's your chance to try and get something in that set.
This isn't kids
You're away
rugby.
from home, trailing by 14. Just over 20 minutes left.
Come on. Heads in. Heads in.
Sorry, it's just not good enough.
Roll it.
It's over a quarter of the game remaining. Warrington started the day 4 points behind Hull Kingston Rovers. That deficit may well be halved here. Here's Musgrove, takes it forward. Curry, good hands, finds Drinkwater, finds Bateman. Bateman looks to get through the gap, can't slip the pass away, but a good carry from Bateman. Here now is King. King arrows across the field, good tackle from Burns. His 34th of the match so far. Here now the high kick, Drinkwater, pressure on Ritson. Williams is after him, he caught him in the air, that is a penalty.
You just got it wrong. Yeah, you just got it wrong. It's a penalty.
Great take from Ritson. Williams was trying his absolute best to put T. Ritson off. They collide together in the air to penalty.
He tried to jump, I think, with an effort to try and come up with the ball, and he got it all wrong.
I think he was just trying to put him off his game.
Yeah. Penalty for Saints. Don't forget this afternoon, Salford Catalans, both those two out of the top 6 this afternoon. That comes on Sky Sports Plus. Huddersfield London tomorrow, Sky Sports Plus, and then next week we start off Wigan against Leeds, 7:30 on Sky Sports Plus. St Helens against Castleford, 7:55, and Lee Hull KR. That is a huge game in the race for the playoffs. 7:30 Sky Sports Plus. Saturday, Hull against Salford, and we round off with Huddersfield against Warrington, and then Catalans against London, all on Saturday. Saints over halfway.
Beautiful carry there from Delaney. 20 metres or so gained.
All now working its way to Wellesby. Wellesby finds one to Blake. Blake straightens up, wrapped up. Walmsley is still out there. Is he going to get a carry now? He is. Takes it into contact. Taken textbook by Yates. Last one for Saints. And By going to run it. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. Whitley did well to get it to Bennison. Bennison puts the kick forward. Taylor Ray will catch it. He's collected. In the end, they did well there, Whitley and Bennison, to make something out of another mess for St Helens. It's just not clicking at the moment.
No, the skill's just not where it's needed to be at this level of game. It's not Moses Mbai's fault. There's been a couple of guilty parties in this afternoon. The skills let them down on a couple of occasions.
Bateman looking hungry. England international. Oh, there's a real mess at the play of the ball. That's going to be a penalty. Walmsley just got to get out of the way. Saints imploding here. Experienced players making schoolboy errors.
It's 2 penalties, isn't it? In similar positions, on his knees at the back of the ruck. He's almost thinking that he can't move, but as he does begin to move, that knee hits the ball, and it's a penalty.
Walmsley, not been his day so far. No. Still time, it could turn around for St Helens. They're not done yet. But another try for Warrington, and they could well be. Warrington fans in fine voice as Musgrove charges them forward inside the 20. Walker Looking now to put the icing on the cake, finds Yates inside the 10. Rumbling forward Warrington here. Are they about to strike? Ball now to Ben Curry. Love a try today. Walker waits. He'll spin the ball to Drinkwater. Gets it to Williams. No look pass, finds Ty. Shrugs off Matautia. He's still going. Ty gets the ball away. Tackle wasn't complete. Williams gets it back inside here. Nicholson eventually is turned away. Last one. Warrington numbers left. That's where they want it. Drinkwater gets hands on the ball now. Short to Curry. Out the back to Williams. Kicks in behind, but it's a forward pass. And this time it's Warrington not able to end the set on their own terms.
It was almost like this left edge mark was set up for the kick. They were all so flat. Once they moved the ball, it's deemed a forward pass and a turnover.
St Helens looked flat.
Yeah. No, they've just not really got any ruck speed going at all in this game. I mentioned it early in the first half, and it's carried on in similar fashion. I just think that Warrington Wolves have just been able to poke the nose through the line a little bit and just look more threatening. And the worrying part is that when Warrington get near Saints' line, you almost feel that they've got to come away with something each and every time. And for St Helens, they just haven't had any pill down that end of the field to threaten.
No. Looking out over on the far side. Look at that four. Primrose and blue shirts involved in the tackle on Benison. The hunger there from Warrington. Kick downfield, they'll allow it to bounce. It gets a kind bounce for the fullback. He can step away from the onrushing players, and he might step away again. He does. Taylor Ray away. Great tackle, Lomax. Lomax brings him down on halfway. Here come the Wolves. Ashton looking for a piece of the action. Slips away from one. Drives forward at full steam ahead. Warrington sense that this is their chance to knock out St Helens for the third time this season. Walker on the prowl. Short pass to Yates, gets through a mounting of work again. Walker, Drinkwater to Williams, short pass to Nicholson. Good tackle again. Matautia. Saints are on the ropes here. Here's Drinkwater, rolls it through. Bateman was taken out there. Absolutely cleaned out by Wonga Blake. It'll be a penalty on the line. Bateman laughs in the face of Wonga Blake. Says, what are you doing?
Exactly that.
Well, my question is here, is this going to be a sin binning?
Well, potentially so. Maybe even a penalty try.
Well, let's have a look.
I have no try. Our view on the field is that it is not a try-scoring position because of where Wellesby is. Can you just confirm that, please?
Take into account that I slow down as well.
Yeah. That's what the live call is.
If we can pause this on the foot. Yeah, so on the foot, so he's onside from the kick. So now let's look at the actions. And back, yeah, let's keep going here. So let's look at the actions of Blake. So Blake has made contact about 13 metres from the try line. Jack Wellesby is clearly there, and it isn't a try-scoring opportunity. I've made a decision.
So one quick block. It is no try, and it will be a penalty for the Warrington Wolves.
No try. Cheers, Marcus.
So will they look to add another two, or will they roll the dice and look for more?
I think they'll keep rolling the dice here. It looks like that's what they're going to do.
Josh, Wellesby's there, so
Plan
not
move.
position.
14 remaining, 14 points the difference. Paul Wellens looks glum. And so he should. On this performance, St Helens not guaranteed top 6. Might be the first year they miss out on the playoffs. Here is Curry now, takes on the line. Warrington keen to get this one put out of reach for good. Short pass to Bateman, tackled 1 metre away from the line. Walker gets it away to Curry. Curry gets it away to Williams. Williams tries to slip through. Good defence. Here now is Walker, short pass for Yates. Yates carries towards the post, last one. Warrington have got numbers here, they've got about 6 on 3 to the left. Saints realise, but is it in time? Here's the kick through, played out, went backwards, or did it? Yes, it did, said Chris Kendley. Had a look, he looked to his touch judge who said that ball went backwards.
I thought initially it was Johnny Lomax's play for it. Yeah, it looks like he goes backwards there. Jake Burns dives on it.
Good communication between the officials.
There's 12 minutes left of this contest, and St Helens have failed to register a try so far this afternoon, and they're needing 3.
Well, they were nilled at Magic a few weeks ago. They haven't got a try yet. Here's Benison in the touch, or knocked it on. Well, he was going over the sideline. Thewlis had enough of him. I'm not sure Benison was given a lot of choice there by Matautia. He had to try and get past Thewlis, and he knew he was going over the sideline. Great defence from Thewlis.
Yeah, it was patient from Thewlis there. You can see as soon as Matautia gets around Yates, he starts backing off. He's able to double defend and force the mistake.
Came up with a couple of big tackles at Lee last week, Thewlis. Very good defender. Doesn't panic under pressure. And now the Warrington Wolves back in St Helens territory. Starting to dominate in terms of possession. Ball over the top for Ashton. Got Blake to beat. Got Wellesby to beat. What a tackle. Look at that. He believes that St Helens can still win this match. Matty Ashton has a smile. He backed his pace. Why wouldn't you when you're as quick as he is? But he didn't back on Wellesby, who made up a lot of ground and got the tackle just right.
Yeah, it's T. Ritson who panics and tries to shoot in, and Ashton skings Blake. And then Jack Wellesby getting across there.
I think he was pretty pleased there, Jack. Well, we asked how long would he play second half. I think obviously the injury to Robertson has made that he's got to stay on and the scoreline. That tackle keeps the game alive, you never know. A wise man once said, never write off St Helens.
Oh, penalty given away now. This will help the cause. But the time is ticking.
It is messing about the play of the ball. Kick for touch is a good one as well. It's St Helens after Walker's infringement, up and over halfway. Look, if they can get one, then they will believe. But they've got to get that first one. And at the moment, they get a set restart. That will help them. Inside the 40 they go. Burns at dummy half. 41 tackles he's made today, Jake Burns. Here's Wellesby. Bumps off one. Goes back across the field, gets it to Mbai, flick past Whitley. That might be a problem for Ty there. We'll play on here. Referee happy to let that passage of play go. Here comes Saints now. Just trying to keep the ball alive. Inside the final 10 we go. Knowles, short pass to Lomax, finds Wellesby. Wellesby picked up and dumped to the ground. Much to the delight of the Warrington fans inside the ground today. Here's Mbai, gets it away. Ty shoots out of the line. They move it wide to Benison. Benison, Thewlis again gets enough of his man, and Ty is there to finish off the tackle. Ball now works back towards the middle. Here goes Lees. Saints running out of time. One more tackle left in this set. 3 tries they need Here's Mbai over the top for Wellesby. Ball in the air, still in the air. Is it play on or is it a knock-on? Well, they're going to ground it under the post here. Delaney is over. Chris Kendall allowed that passage of play to play out. And he's going to hand this one upstairs. I think he's going to rule it out on the field. He is. But let's hand it upstairs to the video referee.
Wellesby, please.
So it's tackle 5. We have an on-field decision of no try. We'll pause it on the foot first. So it's on the foot there, and everybody is onside. So let's go forward to this point. So nice and slow here. So they're both competing for the ball. The ball has touched Welby's left arm. And if you could just give me that a bit wider so we can see the direction of the ball. So yeah, that'll do. So we know the ball touches Wellesby's left arm and travels forward into relation of the ground and touches Williams. Thank you, I have a decision.
Yeah, Chris Kendall had a good view of that, but I think a wise decision. He let play out and then checked it on the video, and the right decision is reached. No score for St Helens. Delaney's try chalked off. Would have been the first try of his career as well.
Yeah. The ball is knocked forward by Wellesby, and then it touches Williams. You heard the explanation.
Delaney, his wait for a score goes on. Warrington looking to work out their own end of the field. King with another carry. Ball now works its way towards this near side. Powell back into the action, finds Yates. Wrestle to the ground. Walker to Curry. He's got through a lot of work today, hasn't he, Ben Curry? Worked hard in the middle of the field, showing his value in his new role for sure. Here's a possible 40-20, but it should be straight down the throat of Ritson, who's at the back. And Ritson looking to counter. Tackled by John Bateman. Here come Walker Blake. 7 minutes remaining. Mbai finds Jack Wellesby. Well, they've got players, we believe, coming back from injury over the next couple of weeks. Based on this, Carl, they need every one of them back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, they certainly do. You know, particularly some of those outside backs in Percival and Makinson. Darryl Clark as well. Mind you, Jake Burns has done a fantastic job. Got through plenty of work, plenty of tackles. And just a running threat from Clark.
Little chip over the top, could be a chance here, depending upon the bounce. Ashton was waiting and waiting for it to sit up, eventually has to dive on it. Well, it was worth a roll of the dice. But once again, St Helens come up empty.
Yeah. You mentioned in the first half, only 4 play of the balls in the opposite 20. And I can't think of too many more times that they've been able to have any pill really down that end of the field. And
they've not asked enough questions.
No, they haven't, no. They've not created any ruck speed, and they've not put themselves in any sort of position to try and attack Warrington's line. And
Wellens looking on. Be thinking, how can he rectify this situation that they find themselves? Castleford next, and then they go to Lee on the final game of the regular season. Not guaranteed a win at either of those, and they are a real possibility. They could miss out on the 6 for the first time. Ball downfield is collected by Jack Wellesby. One positive for them. Bateman waiting and collecting T. Ritson.
Oh, just eyed him up. As soon as the ball was in the air, he went for the kill. Bang.
Here's Lomax to Blake. Blake carries forward. Time ticking down, 5 remaining. Knowles to Mbai, gets it away to Whitley, who finds Matautia. Matautia He's tackled just over halfway. Think about that big chance when Matautia put it down at the start of the second half. Here, though, is Wellesby. I think he wanted Blake to stay where he was, and Blake ran inside, and that's the 5th tackle. That Matautia opportunity, the one genuine chance that St Helens have created in this second half. High kick here. Taylor Ray's coming from a mile away, catches it on the full. Well done. Well, Matt Duffy might have been ruled out for the last few weeks, but this young man has taken the opportunity and grabbed it. And he rewarded with a new contract. He's looking to the future. There is Mr. Duffy smiling.
Well, Matt Duffy's had an incredible season. 17 tries and 19 try assists, and the opportunity falls for Kyler Taylor-Ray. 125 metres made so far this afternoon. Is the highest for the Wolves. He's gone through a mountain of work.
He has. This one for Warrington. Here now is Drinkwater. Are they going to gamble on the last? Here's Williams, almost through. Lomax got enough of him. Ball offloaded, and Drinkwater will roll the kick into touch. Warrington happy that their work is done. They don't need to chase the points. They are moving back within 2 points of the top 2. And it sets up next weekend beautifully. Sam Burgess, so disappointed last week after the match at Lee. They go to Huddersfield next week, and they round off with London at home. They will feel they're a chance. That's what they've got. Huddersfield and London to come.
We'll be hoping that the Leeds Rhinos can do his side a favour next week. There's so many twists and turns left.
Yeah, Lee play Hull KR next weekend. The big games come thick and fast, and the beauty, you'll see them all live on Sky Sports. Here's Lomax, gets it away. What a shot that is. What a shot from Williams. On Batchelor, right in the midriff of the back rower. Here now on by. Gets it away. Ty jumped out of the line. Can they get the pass away? They can't. Ball going forward. Jack Wellesby makes way. Ball on the ground. Warrington fall upon it. Lee's trying to offload. 2 minutes remaining. There is Jack Wellesby. Jack Wellesby. He's not happy, is he?
Yeah, I think they pretty much know that this game is over. There's no point in pushing him.
Well, he's played just over half the game, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Probably about 45, 46 minutes.
Well, they'll be better for that. Him and St Helens. But the afternoons belong to the Wolves. Make no mistake.
Well, St Helens scored first, courtesy of that Benison penalty, but from that way on, it has been Warrington's afternoon.
Yeah.
They bounce back with a win. Here's Williams. Might be more points to come. Bateman flicks the ball out the back. Here's Williams again. Williams, the ball over the top. He'd want that one back, George, but it's 16 points to 2. It runs another few seconds off the clock.
Yeah, he just tries to go for the lift over the top, the basketball style of pass. And just puts a bit too much on it, does George. We're inside the final minute almost of this contest.
Good reaction, Kyle. Saints, are they going to make the top 6 in your opinion?
I think they do. I think one more win sees them in there. But the worry is they're hardly getting into it full of confidence and full of spark.
Well, the next 2 weeks will reveal a lot in terms of the contenders for Old Trafford.
I just feel their points difference, the early work that they did at the start of the season is almost worth another point to them. And it's possibly that'll see them get in there.
Yeah, well, it's a great point you make, and it is a very valid one, as Lomax could be going in the touch, gets it away to Ritson. He's wrapped up. There's a penalty here. Possible hit off the ball,
John,
maybe.
time off.
Referee's calling time off here.
Careful of the
So it's
contact
a late
on him,
hit.
by. Yeah, the ball's gone, John. It's consistent with what's been given.
And one last chance. Here it is. And by.
Still a push in the back there for Goose Bateman.
Yeah. This is it then. Last chance for Saints to come up with some points. Here they move it wide to Matautia. Matautia runs it forward, offloads it. Tackle made. They'll get one more tackle, will they? Warrington are just going to lay on, and oh, it's a penalty. Well, they'll get a penalty here. And I think someone's getting 10 minutes in the bin. Is it Danny Walker? Or is it Thewlis?
Josh, you're the one on top.
Danny Walker. No, it's Thewlis. It is Thewlis who goes in the bin.
He's on top of you can't go anywhere.
Well, it was clear they were trying to slow the play of the ball down there.
Josh, come on.
You could see what they were doing. The ironic thing is, I don't think St Helens were too bothered either, were they, really? Yeah. Get out of here. Paul well inside.
We got one opportunity here. They haven't scored all afternoon.
Here come the visitors then. Little kick into the corner. They might get in here. They might get in. Or did Taylor Ray ground it? Well, the celebration of Warrington tells you that they grounded it in goal. Let's have a look. Lomax kick. Is there a late consolation? No, there isn't. The fullback comes up with a play, and that will do it. Warrington Wolves are going back within 2 points of the top two. For St Helens, they are looking firmly over their shoulder at the chasing pack. Paul Welland's side not yet guaranteed to be in the playoffs. For Warrington, their hopes of a home semi-final remain. It ends here at Halliwell Jones. Warrington Wolves